Hey friends, we're here to do the first cash stuffing of March. What? How are you? It's Friday. Happy Friday. Woo! All right, let's get right down to it. Probably going to be a short video as always. Bright Undated Budget Planner. I think you know the drill. Spiral bound version is available on Etsy. Non-spiral bound version is available on Amazon, along with my other planners and savings challenge books and all the things. Let's turn to the March budget. If you're new to budgeting or maybe new to my channel, what I like to do is I like to do a monthly budget. I get paid twice a month typically. So I do a monthly budget and then I essentially break it in half, one half for the first paycheck and then the second half for the second paycheck. And that's how I like to do my budget. So we're doing a few things today. Let me get the cash and we will get going. Let me know how you are. We'll start with the change. This little change jar I have had since I started cash stuffing. It actually counts the change for you as you put it in, but the batteries have been out for forever and I just throw it in. I don't bother using the counter, but if you like this, I did get it on Amazon, and it is linked below in my storefront, I believe. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. Let's see, barely any change. I did pretty good this time, you guys. I did go out on my birthday and I did spend a little money, but I think I'm gonna have a decent amount of rollover here. So let's see, this is the cash for the stuffing. We'll count that in a minute. Let's see what rollover cash we have. Let's see, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 110, 15, 16, 17, 117. Yes, this is going to go to the side for savings challenges. Some people like to roll over their spending money. You can do obviously whatever you like, but I like to put it into savings challenges. So I'm just going to set that aside. And then we also need to take care of this. So this is the money left over from my dermatologist appointment. I told you guys in the last video, I took this medical money out. They said it was going to be about 90 bucks and it was just my normal $30 copay. So I only took the 30 out, which is great. That's what I was hoping it was going to be. Now, I mean, I guess they could possibly come back and bill me for more, but I don't think that's going to happen. Knock on wood. We will see. So this was 170. So let's just make sure it's 140, because actually what I did, because I was like in a hurry to pay, is I just pulled the 30 out of my regular wallet and then to pay, and then when I got to my car, I pulled the 30 out of the medical and put it back into my regular cash, if that makes sense. So let's just make sure that I actually did that. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. Perfect. So we have 140 left here in medical. And I am super happy about that. So let's see, today is what? March 6th. Okay. So that's good. As I said, I would love to get this up to 500 because 500 is the amount of my deductible for the year. So we're just going to keep trucking along with that. All right. Let's see, cash, this should be 240, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40. Because $80 goes to my mom, 20, 40, 60, 80. That's goes towards paying her back what I owe her. Let me get a sticky note here, because you guys know if I don't write things down, I will absolutely 100% forget. All right, so stick that on there, and I'm just gonna stick that to the side up here. And let's see, so 150 goes in the wallet, but I do need some change. Let's see what we're doing over here. I think 150 plus 10. I am doing Penelope in real cash. Penelope is my dog. And so what I like to do is I like to put a C next to any categories that I stuff in real cash. So I know once I'm done with my stuffing, I add up all the amounts that are not cash that are still in the bank and I transfer those over to savings. So Penelope is in cash. Again, I do that because I go to the ATM. Around here, the ATM that I go to, you can only get 20s. So 150 plus 10 is 160. That's an increment of 20. All right. So hopefully that made sense. So let's actually stuff Penelope first and hope that there is change in there. That way I have change for my wallet. All right. So let's see if we have 2 10s in here. And we're not stuffing a lot into sinking funds, but again, I always do what I can. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, that will work. And let's put a 20 in, and then we're going to take 10 of that back. 5, 10. Hopefully that didn't confuse you. And let's add 10 here on my tracker. All right, so now in Penelope, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 207. Perfect. All right, so that is done. Let's go ahead and check that off. Okay, I was interrupted, so I forgot where I was, but let's put 150 into the wallet, and then I think that should be it, right? This should be all 150, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 5, 50. Perfect. So 150 in the wallet. Again, I don't use cash envelopes anymore. So yeah, it just goes right into the wallet, and that is done. And then we just have 2 sinking funds left. So let me grab my prop money. I am looking for ways to make my cash stuffings more excited because they're very short. They're probably kind of boring. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I'd definitely be interested. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to like spice it up, change things up, but this is what works for me. And, you know, I do need to do what works, but at the same time, I want it to be a little bit more fun. All right, so Prime is going to get 20 now. I think, actually, let me see. So let me count what's in here. 150, 70, 90, 210, 11, 12, 13, 14. 214. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is take this out, and we're going to start now saving for 2026. So I have this like random, really fancy marker. I think I got it free in like some type of something at some point in my life. And it's just over here with my markers. So let's use this one to color in. Wow, this coloring is not neat, but this does feel like an excellent quality marker. So we're gonna start each of these hexagons is 20 bucks. I made this little tracker just for myself in Canva. Yes, it's terrible coloring. Each is $20, and so this is gonna start saving for 2026. I pay for Amazon Prime, Amazon Music, and Amazon Kids. All 3 of those I pay for a year at a time. And it just so happens they are all due in March, every single one of them. And so, yeah, now I will say that I feel like this is going to be the last year for Amazon Kids. So Amazon Kids, we have the Amazon Kids tablets. I highly, highly, highly recommend those if you have a young child who maybe you want to get a tablet for. They come in a case, and this case, I am telling you, is kid proof. Like, we have dropped those tablets so many times. The case is amazing. Not to mention, they used to, I don't know if they do this anymore because our tablets are older. They used to have a 1-year policy where if the screen cracks or the tablet breaks within that first year, they will fix it or replace it for you for absolutely free. We have utilized that policy. They do stick to it. I cannot recommend an Amazon tablet enough. The only thing that annoys me about them is the apps. There's really no way to stop kids from just downloading all the apps. So basically they're preloaded with a bunch of different apps. And all you need to do to kind of download it to the tablet is just click on the app. And a kid, of course, doesn't really know that. So the kid sees a little picture of an app they want to play with and they click on it and it downloads. That makes the tablets kind of slow, and it makes it difficult to sort of like keep track of what's on there, what shouldn't be on there, and whatever. There's nothing bad, but that's the only thing that annoys me. However, I do highly recommend those tablets. Like I said, we have had ours for years. We actually have had, I think, 3 of them, for both of my kids since they were born. So all of that to say is that's what the Amazon Kids is. It's a subscription with their tablets to use any of the apps. So without the subscription, we would need to pay for each app that the kids wanted to play with. Instead, I just pay for the subscription. Again, I pay by the year, and they can play with the apps all they want and any apps they want. But I think this is the last year. They're getting older. Rowan's about to be 7. Ivy just turned 4. They don't use the Amazon tablets as much now. So yeah, in 2026, this might be dropping off. So I'm just going to write Amazon here, and this money is in the savings account. I'm just going to take it out, and the subscription charges go right to my credit card. I'll just take this money out of the savings and then, pay the card with that. Okay, that was very long-winded, but we are starting our savings back with $20. Again, this is now starting to save for 2026. I love doing it this way. It makes it so much less stressful to save an entire year, just $20 a month, rather than having to come up with, I don't know, $200 and some at once to pay those subscriptions. So there we go. And then the final thing we're doing is putting $10 towards Christmas. I typically stuff Christmas with my YouTube check, but I don't always do a whole lot. And so I like to try to at least put something when I can, something extra out of my paychecks, because otherwise I would just never get to my goal for Christmas. So this is my Festive and Feisty Savings Challenge binder. This is a $2,000 version. It is available in my Etsy shop in $2,000 or $1,000. So we already finished Too Lit to Quit. We finished Resting Grinch Face. Let's Get Elfed Up. I have $3, a $3 IOU, and I have a 40. But I'm only putting 10 in. I need to remember next time to put 43, I guess. But when do I even have that much money to stuff in here? All right, so Slay All Day. There's no more 10s. Okay. So I think here's what we'll do. We'll color in the 40. And then we'll have to add 30 to this 3 and have a $33 IOU, because I don't know what else to do. I don't want to go like too far ahead. So I think that's what we're going to do. So let's color the 40. Let me actually get purple so I'm not wondering what the heck that I did and why it's 2 colors. So 40 minus 10 is 30. So we have a $30 IOU, but we also owe the 3 from last time. So we now owe 33. Ouch. But that's okay. It all has to get done. And then once we pay that, this will be finished. These were scratch offs up here. This is a $198 challenge in itself. So that's a big one. So $33 we owe for that. And then let's pull out the money and see where we're at. It is March. February's over now. My goal was to have 2 of these challenges done in January, which I did. I got these first 2 finished, and then 2 finished in February, which didn't happen. So I am behind now. So yeah, I have to just see what I can do to kind of get myself caught up if I want to have this by the end of October. Obviously, there's more time after that, but by the end of October is my goal, because then I could start shopping. So we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 60, 70, 85, 86, 7, 8, 9, $489 for Christmas. And when you say it like that, that really makes me happy, because that's for Christmas 2026, and that feels like a lot to have already when it's just the beginning of March. All right, my friends, now what I will do is I will go through and add 20 plus 10 is 30 plus my savings challenge money. I will add that all up, and whatever that amount is, I will go ahead and transfer over to Ally, my high yield savings account. By the way, there is the referral code still happening. If you're interested in joining Ally, check my description box below. I do have a referral code, just if you're interested, no pressure. So that's what I will do now. And that is it for the cash stuffing. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. I will see you in the savings challenge video.